Hello everyone, Galidorn back again, playing Raid Shadow Legends. So today, because I have 5 days left in the Doom Tower rotation, currently it is the Frost Spider rotation. And as I've said in my last video on the Doom Tower, clearing the Fae, that I had beaten all 3 rotations of the Doom Tower. So as you can see here, already defeated this rotation, and the wave clear team that I showed you cleared through all of the floors up here. I didn't have to change it once, although I did have to manual. There was a couple floors that I found it hard to get through, but the team did get through all of them. I do believe I have cleared all the secret rooms. Yes, and even the rare room.
My man! Yes, thank you, sir.
Along here, so I did a full clear again. So I'm going to show you my team for clearing the final floor of the Doom Tower. Unfortunately, I have to manual this one when it gets to the boss stage.
That is total bullshit!
But for all the previous floors of the Frost Spider, this team can clear it on manual. Now, I don't farm for frostbite gear that much, and may every now and then, so farming Frost Spider is not really a big deal for me. So just quickly go over. I try to brute force this through with lots of HP burn. I have Crypt King Grawl in the lead. Usually I would have Drang in the lead, but however, Grawl's aura for HP is actually 3% better than that. He's 33 to Drang's 30%. I have Geo, because he's Geo. He's got the passive. Drang, of course, is in because he has the irresistible HP burn, so he doesn't need accuracy to land it, which is very important on this boss because you can land debuffs on the boss. His resistance goes down once he has an HP burn on him. However, to get that HP burn on him is very difficult because he has crazy resistance. I have an over 500 accuracy Geo, and it seems that most time he resists Geo's HP burn on him. For protection, revival, healing, not much. I don't have any debuff clearing, which is why I'm relying on an HP lead in Grawl. Also, Grawl has the AoE burns. We'll talk more about what goes on when we get to the boss. But I have my high shield, high defense Helicath, of the 2 Helicaths that I have, and my Arbiter. As I say, I use my Arbiter pretty much everywhere. Well, that's not true. I use my Arbiter in a lot of cases. She's a real fail-safe for me. So anyway, enough of that talk.
Maybe I'll just shut my big mouth.
We'll get started on it. I'm going to auto up through the waves. The waves can be tricky sometimes because of the goddamn Torment that's in there and the Santa. But as you see, I have my own freezer there in Grawl. Very important. Once the HP burn goes on, Grawl can do AoE freeze, and that's very important when it comes to the spiderlings at the end. As you can see, even with the control from the Torments, the team gets through the waves fairly quickly. The first wave here is the easier wave. Now here's a quality of life Plarium could do, I think. Because I don't have this team set up simply because I ran out of slots, so I don't really have a slot for this team, so it's not set up for any preset. However, even if it was set up for a preset, a good quality of life would be if you could have a button here where you could turn on basic attack. Because oftentimes you get up into tough waves and you want to, just when you get down to the last enemy or the last couple of enemies, you just want to A1 them out. So that means you got to manual it if you turn off a preset. If you could just have a little toggle button, somewhere over here, I don't know, where you could just go click and go basic attack only, and then turn it off when you get to the waves, or have it just automatically turn off when you get to the next wave.
You are tripping balls!
So now I'm going to have to turn off the auto and make sure that everything's up and running. When we get to the boss, I'm going to have the A1 here. So if there was a button that you could just turn off to do this, that would really be a good quality of life improvement. And yeah, I know you couldn't just leave it running. You had to actually be watching it to do it. But it is what it is. Okay, so now that we're at the boss, this is a bruising, long fight. And the thing is, of course, you need the HP burns on him when he dies, or else he revives himself at about half health, and he brings back the spiderlings. Now, the spiderlings, they don't attack or anything, however, they keep removing the buffs from him. So it's very important to get the spiderlings gone, and of course, you have to control, when he has the HP burn, which is why I'm overloading with HP burns. He also does, the big thing he does is the heal reduction, which is also where Drang shines, because he does his A3 HP balance, which is not a heal. So as long as you've got some way of getting heals up, he can work for that. But the heal reduction is a real pain. Now I'll put the HP burn on him initially.
How about the light?
And then I'm going to switch Drang off into hitting the spiderlings, because the drawback for Drang here is his A1's an HP exploder, and you don't want that happening on the boss. You want the HP burn on the boss as long as possible. Now, because of the decreased resistance here, because the HP burn is on him, I am going to do Geo, because I want this damage. Now, I also have Smite on Drang, so Smites, Burns, and Geo's passive is what's going to be used to kill this boss. Now here, even though Grawl has the AoE HP burn, he really does not have enough accuracy to land it on this boss. But however, what he does have is his A3, which he should freeze the spiderlings. See that? Now they're frozen, now they can't remove the HP burn. Now unfortunately, the boss's own passive will reflect the freeze on him. Let's put up shields. He also hits really, really hard. He'll remove stuff. He'll, like I said, put that heal reduction on you. I also believe he puts up, well, he decreases accuracy as well. He's A1. Yeah, he does put up the block buffs. So it kind of counters the Helicath. However, I find that Helicath in here is good, but when he can put up the shields and he can put up the block damage, it's pretty clutch. Now, see if I can land the weaken. Now I'm just going to try to work down the spiderlings first. I'll save Drang's A3 until it's really needed. Grawl as well has the attack down on his A1. Again, doesn't really have enough accuracy, and he's got decreased accuracy on now anyway.
You haven't got a chance.
So that's another reason why it's really important to have Drang with his irresistible, doesn't need accuracy. It'd be nice if Grawl could land the decreased attack to counteract the boss's increased attack that he puts up. However, it is what it is. Now, okay, so I'm going to put up the block damage, even though it can't go on Helicath himself. Keep trying to apply the Geo HP burn to get his passive going. No need for the A2, so we're going to continue to work on spiderlings. There we go, we landed the attack down there. Oh, so Grawl's coming through. Keep working the spiderlings. Smite goes off. See, they removed it from him. So now Drang's going to have to put it back on. As long as he doesn't weak hit, he's good. Now we got block. I'm going to put this on because Arbiter does not have the block buffs. Reapply with Geo. See, even though he had HP burn, he resisted Geo, and my Geo has over 500 accuracy.
Up with this bullshit.
So this guy's got crazy resistance. Let's see if I can take that off. He can't remove the attack up. The spiderling's got to go.
The fucker's got to go. Go. The fucker's got to go.
And the spiderlings are really tough. Like really tough. Okay, Geo's got a lot of health, so we'll go and rebalance the health. see if... Nope, see, he can't. He resisted the Grall's HP burn. And another thing is that with Grall, if you did have him on a preset, you got to make sure that you set for his A3, because he tends to not do his A3 unless all his enemies are under HP burn. So since he can't do the freeze with that, maybe should have saved that, might have been a mistake. Now, come on, reapply. There we go, it's reapplied. Let's see, it took it right off him. Now, he'll do this. He didn't freeze them. That's very unfortunate. How did that not land? I don't exactly know why his shield didn't land then. This is actually getting very hairy. Oh, see, he resisted it. That's not good. Those spiderlings are so damn tough. Okay, there we go, there we go. The Grall is frozen. Let's see, and they removed it. They had to die. It is very difficult to kill this boss while these spiderlings are alive. And he's just smashing my team. As long as Arbiter stays alive, it's okay. Let's see if I can reapply. No, resist it! Holy shit, okay.
Why do you have to be mad?
Now we got we don't want him to come back. We're going to just keep working on the spiderlings. Drang has to land, yes. Okay, I think he's going to die. I think he's going to die, because I don't think the spiderling... Yes, there he goes. Spiderlings did not get a chance to remove that. See, if that spiderling had taken that turn, removed it from him, he would have came right back.
Missed it by that much.
Anyway, so that's my team. Let's take a quick look at it. And once again, like I said, I don't particularly have any of these champs built specifically for this boss. I put them in all-around role type, you know, what their role is as an overall champ rather than a specific niche role. Arbiter, as I've said before, tanky Arbiter, immortal, stalwart, not very fast for an Arbiter, 268. But I built her to be durable, as you can see, because I do use her not only for the arena but for content like I just showed you. So it's very important that she can survive. So this is why I don't really rely on speed for the arena. I am relying now more on go second type teams. Drang and reflex, also with resilience. When they rebalanced the blessings, actually I do believe it took a bit of HP away from Drang. He used to be at 100k, now he's just down under it a bit. As you can see, hardly any accuracy, so he doesn't need it. I have him in the reflex. Specifically when I was building him, it was more for stats, and it just so happened that the reflex was the best at the time. And it's really worked out for him to cycle through his skills and abilities. My Helicath, not built for damage. 2 immortals and a resilience. I built him heavy on the defense, 6.8k defense. And that's really about it. Put in some HP. But really, he's not for damage, he's for survivability and for protecting the others on the team. Grall doesn't have spectacular gear. Old gear on him, still some 5-star stuff. Every now and then I look to see if I can improve what's going on with him. As you see, a 5-star immortal set on him. But accuracy, I might like to change that. I might have some accuracy immortal sets. But speed, immortal, accuracy, so old-timer sets. Nothing spectacular. This accuracy is good for a lot of things, but when you get up into the top of the Doom Tower, you saw he was missing a lot of his stuff. But for this boss, because of that AoE freeze that can land on the spiders, can come in clutch. And then I've shown you my Geo. Again, Geo, all these champs built for a bit of survivability. He's got the regen gear, he's also got the perception. As you can see, he's got 538 accuracy, and he was getting resisted a lot by that boss. He got resisted even when the boss was supposed to have lowered resistance with an HP burn. So that tells you that, yeah, you gotta need a lot of accuracy if you don't have something like Drang for the Frost Spider boss on the top of the Doom Tower. Okay, guys, so yeah, just a little walk through that rotation of the Doom Tower. The next one I do believe will be the Eternal Dragon, so I'll do one of that as well when the next rotation comes up in a week's time. Like I said, it's a heavy-duty, bruising boss. I don't really do anything finessey or tricky or cheesy about it. It's just strict brute force with HP burns, with a resilient team that's tough and can survive through everything he tries to do to them. It's a fairly straightforward fight. Got to be under the HP burn. Got to kill the spiderlings. Got to survive. That's about it. A Geo with his passive works. Obviously HP burns and a smite champion. So if you have something high accuracy for HP burns and a Geo or a smite and can keep yourself alive, that's what it takes for that boss. Okay guys, so I hope your fusion is going well if you're doing it. Hope you're on the verge of getting the Packmaster. Hope the game is going well for you these days. Hope everything is well in your life. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.